Hi, I'm John Hatchback, your Democratic presidential candidate. Under my new plan, I will open job opportunities across the country. My opponent, Jimmy Leather, is interested in aspirations that are so liberal they border on socialism. I believe that, with strong leadership, Americans can pull themselves up by their bootstraps. You can count on me to be that leader. So remember, a vote for John Hatchback is a vote for America. A vote for Jimmy Leather is a vote for communism.
Oh, hey, didn't see you there. I'm Jimmy Leather, just catching up on some reading after a long, hard day at work. Well, I just want to ask you guys one thing. Are you tired of all these medical bills, of all these bills, these high taxes, everything? Well, I'm going to actually answer that one for you. Yes, we are. And did you know that my opponent, John Hatchback, wants to raise taxes for the middle class, the working class like you and me? No, I say no to that. Under my new plan, I will lower medical bills and lower taxes. I'm Jimmy Leather. Leaders are made. They aren't born. Good. Leaders are made. They aren't born. Leaders are made. Leaders are made. They aren't born. I've worked my way to the top. You vote for me, and I'll get the job done. I'll open more jobs so little Susie's dad back at home can put bread on the table. A vote for me is a vote for America.
I just said that. My campaign has inspired patriots across the country. We are completely funded by those individuals. Jimmy Leather, on the other hand, has allowed his campaign to be bought out by big corporations such as Pepsi. I, John Hatchback, only drink Coca-Cola. America's soda. Good.
Hi, I'm Jimmy Leather, and I plan on opening the door for more American-made companies, so we can get our troops overseas more American-made weapons to put back on the street. A vote for Pepsi is a vote for America. I have to drink all of these Pepsis. Drink almond milk. More American companies. American cheese. Oh, God, me up close is just awful.
Hey, can I wear these flip-flops? I feel like maybe we could include those.
Oh, hey, Jimmy Leather here, just catching up on some ball with my boy. We love coming out here to this park, taking in the fresh air. You know, my opponent doesn't even have kids. Doesn't seem like much of a family man. Go along, son.
Jimmy Leather claims to be a family man. All I know is that Jimmy Leather enjoys spending his weekends with his son at the park. It's 5 days a week he can't see his son because he lives with his ex-wife. In a vicious custody battle, Jimmy Leather chose to keep his dog and give custody of his son to his ex-wife. Weekends are really good for Jimmy. The weeks are really hard, really long. He doesn't have much going on. Vote for John Hatchback. May not be a family man, but if I were, I'd probably choose to keep my kids if I could, depending on the circumstances. Vote for John Hatchback.
John Hatchback has competitions with his buddies to see how many forests he can take down.
Jimmy Leather adds milk and then cereal.
John Hatchback actually drives a sedan?
Jimmy Leather eats Hot Pockets cold.
John Hatchback eats pizza backwards, like crust to end.
Jimmy Leather eats acorns like a communist.
John's 6'5", so he can look down on people?
Jimmy Leather got his name because he wears human skin over his own face. Evidence suggests that Jimmy Leather is the Zodiac Killer. Don't use that.
Okay. What was... Did you fart? I did.
Jimmy Leather doesn't have any hair on his chest.
There's one right...
Jimmy Leather believes in Santa Claus and 9/11.
Whoa. John Hatchback is actually believed to be the one that made the call for the terrorists to go ahead and do 9/11.
Jimmy Leather did not vote in the 2016 election because he was at a Carly Rae Jepsen concert.
I want to do something with bathing.
Jimmy Leather still has all of his baby teeth.
John takes a bath.
A real man uses hand tools. The only person I know who uses power tools is some sissy, puff-haired, yellow-belly Nickelback fan eunuch whose name happens to rhyme with Timmy Pleather.
I use power tools.
I guess I think being president could be fun. Good way to... It's like, what else do I have going for me?
I am desperate. I have no kids anymore. My wife just took them from me. I need this job! Who told you I do that with peanut butter? I don't do that with peanut butter.
He does that with peanut butter.
John Hatchback gambled his house away just so he could have one night with the prostitute who killed Chris Farley.
Jimmy Leather eats bananas with the peels on. And let me be clear, he doesn't like a communist.
John Hatchback wears only shorts during his interviews, but you can't see it. I really want to say Nazi, but John Hatchback's grandfather was a Nazi. And I think it's genetic. I'm Jimmy Leather, and I approve this message.
Do it for John Hatchback.
I wish I